Alright, fight number 3 here. This one's gonna be tough. Battling injury, we're undertrained. 1 and 2. Trying not to be a journeyman. We're here at the gym. Not even at the bar anymore. Okay, not a good round. Golly, this shit is fucking hard. Ugh. I can't double up on the jab. My guy punches slow. Oh my god, I just got dropped. Oh. This game is diabolical, bro. And I have no power because I have a broken hand. Yeah, this guy's a journeyman, dog. I hate fucking heavyweights. Didn't get rocked, didn't get stunned, nothing. Just one shot straight to the ground. that fluke shit. Lost again.
I would watch.
I mean, my hand's there and everything, dog.
I think you see Oh, no, you're right. Your hand is up.
Can't hit an uppercut or a power punch to save my life. My guy's just so beat. He got hurt, bro. I was fighting with a shit training camp, and it's fucking stupid.
Get paid. You're hurt again.
I'm retiring, coach.
Retiring?
retire this thing.
Chad Wall.
Wallace is done.
You don't gotta retire him, bro. Just make another guy. Save him.
He can't be
In
saved.
case
Bro.
we need a journeyman.
Alright, I'm retiring him.
You can only have one at a time.
Not in good shape. I gotta fight better opponents. They're only getting better. My guy's ass. He's retired.
No.
My boxer.
You can't retire him, bro.
He's the worst boxer in the world.
He just needs more time.
Retire.
No. No.
Alright, I'm not required.
Don't give up on him, bro.
He's so ass, dude. I'm making another guy.
You need to make a new guy. It was the way you build them.
Nah, bro, this game's diabolically hard.
It's hard knocking these dudes.
I've got to win online. I'm undefeated online, so you tell me.
Not my career. You're my team.
What happened?
You're my team.
I'm not a my teamer.
Chad Wall is thinking about hanging up the boot.
Just pack them up.
Gotta put up back foot.
Fighting Nigel Benn. I'm 1-0 with Calzaghe.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
All right, let's go.
Ooh. Oh, I think that's red.
Yeah, stumbled.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
Body hooks are killing him. That sucks though. Pretty sure I won that round.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job.
Pretty sure I won that round.
Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on.
Set him up. It'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. You've been coasting this fight and... Start doubling up the jab.
Yeah, I agree, but they're not as easy to throw as you think without leaving yourself susceptible. There's a reason why I'm up 10-9 and he's hit more combos than me. Like, he's almost knocked me down almost all 3 rounds, but I'm landing more punches than him. It's hard to piece combos together. You got to go like 1-2s and 2-3s maybe. It's hard to throw like a 3-4 punch combo. Damn, they threw in the white towel. I was whooping his ass, huh? Right, left, straight. What do you mean? My straight is my left.
That was, yeah.
Jab straight, yeah. 86 on them jabs. On the power punches, I feel like still. I gotta figure out how to incorporate more of those without leaving myself. Oh yeah, I just whooped his ass. Yeah. I couldn't tell you how that went. But it's a return to Q. Just put the mitts on that boy. Another win. 2-0-1, still undefeated. All right. Well, we know we are pretty good with Calzaghe. That's the guy. It's always been the guy. Lefty. All right, big step up here. This guy's got a lot of fights. 13, 15, and 1.
This evening, how about your surroundings here at Balfour Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the... Here comes the Pride of Wales, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the Pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career.
Well, I hope you brought your sons. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook won't score. Miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fire.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go. It's round 2.
All right, I think that was a pretty good round.
Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate what you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Here's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he missed with the jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the club.
There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The way the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter. counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can't land that jab. That counter shot lands. A straight right just misses. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be...
Not my best round. I gotta tighten up. Say he won the last two is crazy.
Some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This is a high-octane battle. Perfect punch. Shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. How about that time counter shot? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Okay. Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If you...
On to the 6th round. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left hook misses. He misses with that straight left. Perfect counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Talking about Calzaghe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get it.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with a jab. The perfect counter lands. Which fighter will say no mas? As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the primary weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Good counter punching. Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Catch and shoot. This fight. Oh, wait a minute! Crawford's legs are all over the place. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So 2 judges are in agreement.
No fucking way, Gabe.
A majority decision. You know what? I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it. I see where they're coming from. I see the scoring they've done. I wouldn't even argue with it. Maybe one round either side, but good call.
Oh my God, the judges just sold me. He won the last round? Are you for real? I almost knocked him out. Oh, this game is diabolical. Oh, man, they just robbed me. That was a war. I went the distance. Tracking in this game like ass and fucking internet.
regular season, Seattle was -3. Talked about their 28 giveaways this year in the regular season. They were 19th in the league, not very good. But in the playoffs, that's how many turnovers Sam Darnold had in 2 games played. 0. He's been unbelievable. So that is huge. The Patriots were +3 in the regular season. They had 19 takeaways, 16 giveaways. But they have struggled offensively. They have thrown 2 interceptions, and they have fumbled 6 times and lost 3. Thankfully for the Patriots, their defense has taken the ball away. But the turnover margin will be a big part of this move. Okay,